Hi, this is Chris Schroeder. Welcome back to the ACCO Legislative Update. Well, there was a lot of news at the Capitol this week, most of it revolving around the budget. Senate Pro Tem Greg Treat removed Senator Thompson as Chair of Appropriations. With that removal, he inserted Senator Chuck Hall as a new Appropriations Chair. We were hoping to get closer to a budget resolution towards the end of this week, but it looks like it's going to get delayed a little longer with some of the movement out there this week. The governor did call for a meeting Monday between himself and House and Senate leadership. Hopefully that will create some resolutions in the budget and move this process along. We had several bills with some action this week, many of those we discussed last week as well. First, House Bill 3763 by Senator Stewart and Representative Cantrell allows burn ban signs in the right-of-way. We discussed this bill last week and it was signed by the governor on Monday. Senate Bill 1512 by Senator Alver and Representative Cantrell allows county commissioners to operate county equipment. As you remember, this was an issue in just a few of our counties. This bill was also signed by the governor this week. Senate Bill 1931 by Senator Kidd and Representative Cantrell is some repealer language related to indigents. We discussed this bill last week as well, and it was signed by the governor this week. Next, House Bill 1967. If you remember, this is a bill that was carried over from last session. It allows for a 1% sales tax for emergency medical services. This is primarily for the EMS industry. This bill got held up last year in the Senate, but it did pass the Senate this week with some amendments. So this bill now goes back to the House where they'll have to accept these amendments. This would be a good time to reach out to your representative and discuss this bill with them and how important it would be for counties. And again, this is only a county option, so the commissioners, this is something they could put out for a vote of the people in their county. The last bill, Senate Bill 1403, which we're familiar with, is the bill that deals with removing the caps on the motor vehicle fees. If you remember, this bill passed the Senate and then it went to the House and had some amendments put on. It did pass the House with the title off, which means the bill went to conference committee. At this point, Representative Wallace and Senator Hall will have to hammer out the details and see if they can bring this bill back out of conference and through the House and Senate. We will continue to work on this bill and hopefully get it to a positive resolution. That's all I have this week. Thanks for watching the ACCO Legislative Update.